In the last episode, George had told Usha that being a bookworm and getting a high CGPA is good, but not good enough as employers want something more. Like, you may be from mechanical engineering and damn good in CAD, but you're not the only one who can use the CAD program. There will be others who can equal you or be even better than you. So companies do not want a plain mechanical engineer who's a nerd on the company road. So they look for individuals who will smoothly fit into the existing company and has the potential to grow with it. That is, they do not want to have a square peg in a round hole. This is the time Usha had stopped George and said, stop. I got some questions. Firstly, what do you mean when you say that they don't want to have a square peg in a round hole? George smiled and said, oh, a square peg in a round hole is a common English usage which means a misfit. That means the individual selected for the company does not meet the company's requirement. I'm sure you all would have heard of the word googliness. Vijay raised his hand and said, of course, I know. It's a kind of bowling in cricket. George smiled and said, no. This is a character trait that Google evaluates before selecting anyone to join Google. This got all the three in the room confused. Googliness? Blurted Suresh. I'm hearing it for the first time. George said, this is how the former Google head of people operations, what we call the HR boss, Laszlo Block, defined googliness in his 2015 book, Work Rules. George took out his mobile from his pocket and found the definition and read it aloud to the three of them. This is how it went. We want people who will thrive at Google. This isn't a neatly defined box. This includes attributes like enjoying fun, a certain dose of intellectual humility, a strong measure of consciousness, comfort with ambiguity, and evidence that you have taken some courage or interesting parts in life. What the hell is he saying, said Usha. A lot, said George, and none of that is taught in colleges, and he laughed. You remember another interesting thing, that is, role-related knowledge is the name given to technical domain knowledge and is by far the least important attribute as per Google in their screening. Listening to Usha and George talking, Vijay was a confused guy now. He blurted out, what keywords does then Google look for? George said in the book, Laszlo Block says that sometime in 2007, Google started looking for themes across the 10,000 or so people they had hired, as well as the millions they had not. In addition to testing technical hires on their engineering ability, they realized that there were 4 distinct attributes they predicted whether someone would be a success at Google or not. And they were general cognitive ability, leadership, googliness, and role-related knowledge. So they check for technical knowledge, said Suresh. I never said they don't, said George. For technical roles such as those in engineering or product management, they assess the expertise in computer science quite extensively. But even there, they have a bias to hire people with a general understanding of computer science rather than specialized knowledge. Like I told you before, role-related knowledge or job-related knowledge by far is the least important attribute that Google screens for when they select. Suresh piped in and said, of the 4 qualities you mentioned, I don't know what general cognitive ability is. But before we dwell onto that, friends, don't you find that what George is saying is going against the conventional wisdom given by our parents and teachers? That is, study well, get good marks, and nothing can stop you. That means the CGPA we get is not a major differentiator when it comes to getting a job. Well, there is more to this, and we'll find out about what general cognitive ability is in the next episode. Till then, this is Group Captain Ranjit Isaac, your brand strategist and your performance augmenter signing off for today. Jai Hind.